What's going on, y'all? It's your boy No Credit. I'm back again with another one. I need you guys to do me a favor, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, hit that notification icon for more videos like this. I'm not gonna be on here too long. I try to probably do it 30 minutes, 45 minutes to an hour. Um, I just want to send a message out, and I think Bud Crawford needs to send a message out to the boxing world and remind the public why he is number one pound for pound, the number one pound for pound fighter in the world, so we can stop doing this crazy debate. And I'm sorry it has to be Madrimov, because Madrimov seems like a nice guy. He seems like a nice guy. It's boxing. Somebody has to lose. I'm just sorry it has to be Madrimov because he's a nice guy. But I know a lot of boxing fans are praying for Terence Crawford to lose to Madrimov. These dudes are literally on their knees every single night praying, please, Crawford, please look vulnerable. At least get dropped like Inoue got dropped. Please, Crawford, can you get dropped like Inoue got dropped on his face? Please look vulnerable against Madrimov. Let Madrimov land one or two good shots so we can say Crawford got rocked by Madrimov. You know how funny that is? Because that's supposed to happen because Crawford's a smaller guy moving up in weight. Madrimov is supposed to rock Terence Crawford, but is he going to? No, but he's supposed to. If a smaller guy move up to my weight class, of course I need to rock his shit. That's boxing. You cannot let a smaller guy come to your weight class and do whatever the freak he wants to do to you. That's disrespectful. So if Madrimov did land a good shot, he's supposed to. He's the bigger man. Crawford's the smaller man. Why are boxing fans so delusional? Madrimov is supposed to land big shots. He's fighting a smaller guy who started his career at 135. From 135 to 154. That's damn near 20 pounds. He's 20 pounds bigger than Bud. He's supposed to hurt the man. If he can't hurt a guy he's 20 pounds bigger than, it looks bad on his part. Carlos Rosado, salute. Carlos Rosado, what I'm saying is Bud needs to beat the bricks off of Israel Madrimov. Listen, whoever Bud fighting is going to be number 12 in a row. I agree 100%. Yo, Carlos Rosado, salute, my guy. I agree 100%. Crawford needs to beat, but what I'm saying is he needs to beat the bricks off of this dude, right? So there is no argument that he's number one pound for pound. He don't need to look vulnerable. He don't need to get hit clean. He needs to go in there, no damages, nothing, and walk through this dude and become a 4 division world champion, collecting another scrap. Because if he do that, he goes in there and he takes all his frustration out on Madrimov, beat the shit out of him because he got snubbed of the number one pound for pound list. Inoue steals the number one pound for pound list after getting dropped by Luis Neri. Inoue also steals. Inoue stole from Terence Crawford twice this year. He stole Fight of the Year, and now he's still in the number one pound for pound spot, which makes no sense. How can you steal from a guy twice in 1 year? You still in a spot that don't belong to you. You still in a title that don't belong to you. You're not the fight of the year. You were not in the fight of the century. The fight of the century was Terence Crawford versus Earl Spence. How then can you be fight of the year? You was not in the fight of the century. You was not in a fight where you fought a pound for pound number one, number two talent. How then can you become fight of the year? It makes no sense. And now, after getting dropped, they're rewarding guys for getting dropped. After getting dropped, they reward you the number one spot in the sport. This shit is laughable, guys. That shit is laughable. And it makes the sport look bad, guys. It makes boxing look really bad. Carlos Rosado says, it's going to be good work for Bud at 154 because he knows they hit and they take punches better. But still, he's going to go eat. Oh, yeah, for sure. For sure, man. And you know what's good? You know what's great about Bud moving to 154? He doesn't have to cut a lot of weight no more. He could come in at a nice weight. He's gonna feel real comfortable at 154. He might even be punching harder at 154. He might even be punching way harder at 154. I'm just sad for Madrimov because Madrimov seems like a nice guy and he's about to take the beating of his life. So I'm a little sad for this guy. That's all I'm saying. I'm a little sad for this dude because he seems like a nice guy and he don't know what he's getting himself into. And you know what makes it worse? He's being too nice. He's it's like he's already defeated. He's talking about Crawford's my favorite fighter. Bro, you about to fight the man. You talking about that's your favorite fighter? That's not the attitude to take into a fight. He's sounding like Caleb Plant when Caleb Plant fought Canelo Alvarez. Caleb Plant over here talking about Canelo's the best. Canelo, how am I doing now? Don't nobody want to hear that. We want to hear if you're going to bring your best A game. Because if you don't, you're going to be in a lot of trouble. A lot of trouble. There was no point at 147 anymore. And at this point in his career, I agree. He probably had a perfect weight class to fight in. Exactly, Carlos. 100%. Hey, yo, Carlos, are you going to the Boost fight? He just had the press conference at the Wells Fargo Center. Are you going to that fight? Jameson Everett II, salute. Salute, bro. I don't have a problem with the respect he's showing. Canelo and Cotto was very respectful and still one of my favorite fights of all time. Favorite of all time. Okay, Jameson Everett, salute. The thing is, listen, Jameson Everett, I understand what you're saying, right, bro? Jameson Everett, I understand what you're saying, my guy. The thing is, it's not that he's showing respect. He's showing too much respect. And that's when it becomes a problem. There's no way I'm showing a guy I'm about to go punch in the face that much respect. I'm gonna shake his hand, be respectful, don't talk disrespectful about his kids or his personal life. But I'm not gonna be up here saying, "Oh, this is my favorite fighter." You know, Madrimov said that. He said Crawford is one of his favorite fighters. Like you could save that for after the fight. Before the fight, you gotta lock in, bro. You cannot go into a fight talking about that's one of your favorite fighters to watch. No, 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 no. That's a bad look. Exactly what Carlos just said. Exactly what Hey yo, James and Edward, let's read what Carlos just said, right? First I'm gonna read what he said. He says, no, I'm gonna be out of town that weekend. If I wasn't, I would have won. Oh, all right, oh, all right, oh, all right. So Carlos said, you can be respectful, but I'm not kissing no ass. That's exactly what I'm saying. Respectful, but don't kiss no ass. Brano Romero said he said Crawford is his favorite fighter, period. Exactly, bro. That's what he said. He said that's my favorite fighter. If that's your favorite fighter, you're gonna be in shock just being in the ring with him. You know, if that's your favorite fighter, you're gonna be in shock just being in the ring. Oh my God, I'm in the ring with my favorite fighter. Like what, bro? You better try to take that man's head off before he take your head off. Talking about that's your favorite fighter. Jameson Everett II says, I get you, but he's getting destroyed regardless. Regardless, Birdie. Oh, yeah, for sure. For sure. Whether he respectful or not, I'm just saying, I just want to see the energy where he He feels like he's actually coming to fight, where I know he's actually coming to fight. My favorite. Oh my gosh. Hey, yo, that's funny as shit. That's funny as shit, bro. Yeah, he's my favorite of all time. I watch him all the time. Hey, listen, buddy, you're about to fight this man. Cut that bullshit out. He can't be your favorite. You're about to fight him. You're gonna be in a ring talking about I'm starstruck. I'm starstruck. I watched this guy on TV and I'm actually fighting him. Come on, bro. You're a world champion and you're starstruck for another fighter. It sounds good, but at the end of the day, you gotta keep a mean face. You gotta keep a mean streak. Keep it respectful, but don't kiss ass. Or this guy could be playing Manny Pacquiao. This guy could be playing Manny Pacquiao. We remember how Manny Pacquiao used to do. Manny Pacquiao used to suck up to his opponents. He used to be real nice, real friendly. He used to, like Earl Spence says, Manny Pacquiao likes to woo you. He likes to woo his opponent. If you guys know what that means. Meaning like he likes to talk really nice to his opponent, but on fight night, he lets you get off your guard and he take advantage of that. You watching Lomo versus Cambosos? No, I ain't watching Lomo versus Cambosos. I should be watching it, right? I might go watch it. That's why I'm saying I'm not gonna be on here for too long. I'll probably be on here for like 30 to 45 minutes, then I'm off. James and Edward II says, I'll be back if you're live. If you're live for a Lomo fight, Crody. Now I ain't gonna be live for that fight. If I'm watching it, I'm just gonna watch it and not go live for it. I haven't been live for a fight in a while. I like to watch the fight and just do round by round and not be distracted. Because I will be distracted because I gotta read some of the comments. I just want to enjoy the fight by myself in my crib with no distraction. So if I watch it, I'm not gonna be on YouTube. But one of these days I'm gonna do a fight party, but not for this one. Yeah, I'm gonna watch it, bro. I'm gonna watch it. But I'm gonna watch it when I get off. I'm gonna be on here because I got a lot of things I want to say first. So I'm gonna be on here for another I got like 14 minutes in, right? I'm gonna be on here for another 20 minutes. Then I'm off of this thing. So I got 20 more minutes to talk my shit. So what I'm saying is it's unfortunate that a nice guy like Israel Madrimov will have to suffer the beating because the boxing world wants to award Inoue number one pound for pound over Terence Crawford. Inoue has 27 fights. Crawford has 40 fights. Crawford has 31 knockouts. He has more knockouts than Inoue has fights. It makes no sense. Do you guys understand that? It makes absolutely no sense. How can you put a guy over another guy who has more knockouts than he has fights? He is two-time undisputed. He's about to be a 4-division world champion. He is a 3-division lineal champion, meaning he has held the lineal belt in 3 divisions. Not many fighters can say that. Not even Canelo Alvarez has held the lineal belt in 3 weight classes. Canelo has only held the lineal belt in 2 weight classes. Crawford is the only fighter in boxing right now that can say, I've held the lineal championship in 3 weight classes. Do you guys not know how important that is to hold the lineal belt in 3 weight classes? Crawford is the only fighter right now that can say he's held the lineal belt in 3 weight classes. A lot of people don't even know what the lineal belt is. Right? Crawford is the only guy that can say that. And a lot of people don't understand what that is. I mean, it is what it is. Unfortunately, Israel Madrimov will have to suffer. Israel Madrimov is literally a sacrifice for Crawford to regain his spot. as the best fighter in the sport. Number one pound for pound. Nobody's on his level. I'm sorry it has to be Israel, but we remember when this shit was happening where Inoue knocked out Stephen Fulton, right? You guys remember this? Let's go back in time for a second. Inoue knocked out Stephen Fulton, and everybody was like, man, Bud will have to top that. How can Bud top what Inoue just did to Stephen Fulton? And then we watch Bud versus Earl. Bud goes in there, and he completely destroyed Earl in a fight that was supposed to be a 50-50 fight. And then we're like, whoa, Bud just completely shattered everything we believed about boxing. He is the number one pound for pound. And then a year later, they take him off the pound for pound number one list. They take him off, they take him from number one and put Inoue there. They even rob him of Fighter of the Year, which makes absolutely no sense. Absolutely no sense. How can you do that to Bud Crawford? The guy was just in the fight of the century, the fight of the decade, and he dominated every single round. And what do you do about that? You snub this guy a fight of the year. World Combat Sports, salute. World Combat Sport, would you like to come on and talk a little boxing? I ain't talked to you in a minute, World Combat Sport. Hit the link, World Combat. Come on here, let's bust it up for a little bit. If you got the time. Salute though, World Combat Sports. Everybody do me a favor and follow World Combat Sports. Shout out to World Combat Sports. One of the OGs and legends in the sport of boxing. It's been doing it longer than I can remember. Always pushing the truth. Always keeping it non-biased. Always giving fighters that deserve a fair shake. And that's World Combat Sports. He deserves more credit and accolades than he gets because he's been doing it for a long time and he does it at a consistent basis. I do it once in a while, but World Combat Sports is consistent. And that's why I respect a guy like World Combat Sport because he does it at a high level and he does it consistently. Like, it's like no days off for World Combat Sports. He exposes the double standards in the sport of boxing, and boxing need people like a World Combat Sports. So if you're a loyal follower of mine, a fan of my channel, you like my content, you will love World Combat Sports content just as much as you love mine. So if I ever recommended you to any channel, I recommend you to check out World Combat Sports. Everybody needs to be over there to World Combat Sports. He is a consummate professional, and he does this day in and day out, and he does a lot of great things for the sport of boxing, and he needs to be rewarded. WCS, what's going on, man? Just letting the people know who you are and what you get into. What's going on, WCS?
Yo, big shout out to you, man. You already know what it is. Thanks for always supporting the channel, man. You know, it's all respect between us, bro. You know what I'm saying? You over here working, doing your thing. You know what I'm saying? Putting out the content. I be listening to your videos, man. I kind of like
I
the way you got the
appreciate it.
videos going now. You know, commentating, narrating, or what have you.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
I be
What's
talking my
good?
shit on. I be talking my shit on there though. I be in my
Yeah,
feelings
yeah.
sometimes.
I like the background music. You got the drama, the dramatization music
Uh-huh.
to go along with the vid. Yeah, yeah. That's a nice
Yeah,
look, man.
I be talking shit on there though. I be going off though. I gotta chill a little bit.
No, man. I mean, they go with the vid. Look, I
Oh,
think it's
okay. All
better.
right, I
I think it's
appreciate it.
better for you to talk
Uh
that
huh.
in a video than do it on live,
Right, right.
because your video just sells forever, but on a live it can just get mixed up in all the
Yeah, yeah. They
the
might not watch the
dialogue.
whole thing.
Yeah, correct.
Yeah, but the video they gonna watch the whole thing through.
Yeah, they're gonna watch the whole thing.
Especially if you talking your shit. They like that.
Yeah, exactly. You know what I'm
Oh
saying?
man.
And the
But what's
videos
going
aren't
on
that
on
long
combat
anyway.
sports? Everything good with you?
I'm good, man. You know what I'm saying?
How
We
you
got
holding up
Lomachenko.
though?
I'm all right, man. You know what I'm saying?
That's good.
I'm all right. How about yourself, bro?
Yeah, yeah, everything straight. Can't complain.
That's what's up. That's what's
Yeah.
up, man.
Man, how you feel about how they snub Bud for this number one pound for pound list, man? This shit got me. It had me in my feelings for a couple of days now.
Yeah, they try to find any way, man. Like you said, Bud has more knockouts.
Then
You
the
know what
man
I'm
has
saying?
fights.
Yeah, then he has fights, but just because he's a Japanese fighter and he has the alias Monster,
Right.
and just like you said, they snubbed him out of Fight of the Year. He should have got Fight of the Year, hands down. Period.
Even the guy he beat said it, Earl.
Yeah, yeah.
What does that say? And you know what's crazy? Inoue himself said it too. So how you gonna give this guy number one spot when he himself said, "I don't deserve it"?
Yeah, man, he got dropped. He got sat down. He was doing pirouettes on the canvas from Neary, man. Like, come on, bro. They
And how
call
do
that
you?
man a hero. They called him a hero because he got up from a knockdown, man. Could you
That's what I'm
imagine
saying.
Bud getting knocked
That's
down in the first round?
WCS. That's what I'm saying. How do you award somebody the number one spot after seeing some shit like that?
I have no idea. That's extreme bias, man. That's an overload of bias right there.
That's what I'm saying. When I first seen it, I'm like, this. There's no way. It's just the powers that be's. They're flexing their muscles and telling us they do what the freak they want to do.
Yeah, pretty much.
I was so confused when I seen it, man. I'm like, if anything, if y'all really wanted to give him the number one spot, this wasn't a fight to do it for. This definitely wasn't a fight.
I
Y'all
don't
should
know.
have
You
been
think
gave
it's
it to him for probably his last fight or the Fulton fight.
yeah, for sure.
It
Because
wasn't this
Fulton,
fight for sure.
was unified, and whatever the guy
The
named to beat
Palace,
MJ.
yeah, he
Um,
got an upset win over MJ.
yeah. What's his name? Polonis or something like that.
Marlon to
Lattice,
Palace,
Polonis.
to Palace, to
Yeah,
Palace.
to Palace. Both of them had two belts, so
Yeah,
that was easy pickings for him to have two fights to unify the
yeah,
super
two fights
bantamweight.
to unify. Yup.
So, but this fight with Neary, I don't care if you did get up and stop him. If Bud would have got dropped in the first round, man, they would have
Oh
been
man,
still talking about it.
World Combat Sport. They gonna take that man off the pound for pound list. What are you talking about?
Yeah, for real, right? They would have took him off the pound for pound list, man,
He
for
would have said,
real.
"I told you." All the boxing fans would have been like, "We told you he wasn't that good. He got dropped in the first
Exactly. Spence was weight drained. Spence was on pad. You know what I mean? Crawford was on pad. Spence was weight drained. Come
Come
on,
on,
man.
man. We know how this shit go, and that's the crazy thing is we know what goes on. Like we know
Yeah.
what y'all gonna say before y'all even say it,
Uh huh.
and
They
that's what
just
they
been
don't
trying to put him
understand.
up there, bro.
You said what?
They just been trying to find a reason to put a Nui up on the pound for pound. You know, they
But
just been
that's not
trying
a
to find a
reason,
way.
though. That's the worst reason ever.
Yeah, you ain't lying. You right.
That one is just like we don't give a freak what y'all think.
Yeah, yeah, for
We can
sure.
do what we want to do.
Yep.
I was
Do
like,
you think? Do you
whoa.
think it's because he's messing with Turk Al Sheik or something? I mean, why would they do that? You know what I'm saying? Are they trying to prove a point?
I think they just doing that because Bob Arum got pulled.
Okay.
Bob Arum, it has a lot to do with Bob Arum. Bob Arum got pulled, and also, who owns the Ring magazine?
Oscar.
Oscar De La Hoya,
Mm-hmm.
and he has a really close relationship with Bob Arum as well. So they probably talk on the phone. Hey, yo, Oscar, put my guy at number one, man.
I mean,
Like
I thought.
you know how lawyers talk too.
Yeah, yeah. I thought. I thought Oscar was pretty decent rapport with Crawford though.
Yeah, well, in the public's eye, we don't know how he feels behind the scenes. In the public eye, he seems like a pretty cool dude. Behind the scenes,
Yeah.
we don't know what the hell he be talking about.
That's true. That's true. Real talk.
Yeah.
What you think about, his upcoming quest, man? Unified super welterweight contest, man, going down on the West Coast.
Man, this is World Combat Sports. This is probably, man, I've seen a lot of boxing cards, but this is probably one of the greatest boxing cards I've seen in a long time.
It's crazy.
I've never seen a stat card like that. Can you remember the last time we seen a card with
I
that much
can't.
big names
I
and
can't
competitive
remember.
fights?
And competitive fights, man. God dang.
That's what I'm saying. It's not just it has a lot of big names, but those fights are competitive.
Yeah, well, yeah, it is. It's competitive. Real talk.
That's
All the
what
way
makes it
down.
even better.
Yep.
So I'm excited for that. I'm excited for that one. I'm really
And the
excited.
crazy part about it, Tim Zoo just, he took a loss, but in those warrior moments, right? I can
Right.
see where they saying, okay, he got a split on top of his head,
Uh-huh.
from an elbow, and he still fought on. So even with that being the way it is, him taking his first loss, people still talking about they just can't wait to see him and Virgil Ortiz fight.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right. Because they definitely giving him the benefit of the doubt because of the cut.
Yeah.
So they like, man, because I heard some people say, man, Tim really didn't lose the fight.
Mm-hmm.
They said the cut won the fight for Fondora. But it is what it is. But Tim is a warrior for wanting to jump right
Oh
back
yeah.
in there with a knockout artist like Virgil. Come on, bro.
Ooh.
That's a tough one.
But you remember Virgil was down against Green Machine, and he was hurt against Maurice Hooker at one point. I know
Yeah,
that was at 147, but
he do look,
um,
but he do look stronger at 54 though. I
he
won't
do.
lie.
I mean, what I mean, you talking about appearance wise? Because he, two coughs and a sneeze, the fight was over. When he stepped in there with that fighter, his first fight at 154.
Oh yeah. That one we gotta blame that one on the referee. The referee stopped it too early.
Tony Weeks, you know what I'm saying? Tony
Yeah.
Weeks said he supposedly got his medical test said he had a brain aneurysm. Yeah, brain aneurysm.
So why they
And
let the dude fight?
no, he had to take it down. He took that shit down because I don't know what was going on.
Yeah, because that would have been bad. If y'all knew that, why would y'all let that man risk his life like that?
True.
That's crazy.
That's
But
true.
yeah, I'm excited for that fight though. That's a pick 'em one too.
Hell
Cause,
yeah. Hell
'cause
yeah.
Virgil never fought on that level yet. And Tim never fought a young killer like a Virgil yet. So it's damn near a 50-50 fight. But I'm not gonna lie, I would slightly give the edge to Virgil. Slightly. Slightly.
I'm going for
I don't
Tim
know.
Zoo in
Who
that
you
fight,
like
man.
Tim in that fight?
I mean, as far as Tim goes, as far as what we just seen him do, his experience at 154, you
Mm-hmm.
know what I'm saying? He's a warrior, man. I like Virgil, man. I like his fighting style, like you said, tough dude. Very entertaining fighter. I don't know. When I say I like Tim in that fight, I'm just saying as far as who might win, who I'm going picking,
Mm-hmm.
who as far as technical skills goes to win. I think Tim will get it in. I
The
think
reason
Tim will get the victory.
the reason why I like Virgil, right? I'm gonna give you my opinion. The reason why I like Virgil because I know this is gonna be a war. But the difference from Virgil and Tim he breaks you down, but
Mm-hmm.
Virgil have one punch knockout power. So he's gonna hurt Tim more than Tim is gonna hurt him. So
Yeah.
if you go into a war with a guy and you like to break a fighter down and he has one punch knockout power, he's gonna hurt you more than you're gonna hurt him. That's
Mm-hmm.
why that's why me personally I give the edge to Virgil because I feel like he's gonna land the bigger punches before Tim can break him down. He's gonna get to Tim first. That's how I see it playing out, but I could be wrong though. I could be wrong.
No, I hear you on that, man. I mean, that's how you view it, though. That's your assessment. So
Right, right.
stick with it. Stick with that assessment because at the end of the day, how many people always wrong with predictions?
Oh yeah,
Shit.
yeah, for sure, for sure.
Predictions be all over the place, man.
Yeah, it do, it do.
I thought Tim Zoo was gonna beat Fundora.
Oh yeah, we all
You know
come
what I'm
on, man. We
saying?
all thought that.
Yeah, him coming off that knockout loss to Brian Mendoza, I thought for sure Tim was
Only
gonna beat him.
only Earl Spence knew something behind the scenes because he said he got a lucky ticket. Like what, bro? You
I
seen
don't
him in
know
the
about
ring?
that ticket though. I don't know because he never showed the ticket.
That's
He
what I'm
just
saying
held up a
too.
piece of paper, man. You know
He
what I'm
could be
saying?
lying. He could be lying,
Yeah, they
yo.
could have been
But
lying,
if he
man.
really did put money on Fondora, that means he knew some shit behind the scenes.
Yeah,
Like how
yeah,
the freak you know he's gonna beat Tim? Like no, don't do that.
yeah, for real. I agree with that.
He knew some shit
Definitely.
behind the scenes. He knew when that fight go 12, they was gonna give it a Fondora or some shit.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. True.
Cause like, how you gonna put money on Fondora when nobody? This is a guy who was coming off a knockout loss, a vicious
Loss. Yep.
knockout loss too. We
Yep.
talking about a guy who got laid out. So
Laid out.
like even though we know how good he is, but nobody was picking him to win. So Earl talking about he put money on him is kind of questionable.
True. That's real. That's real. That's real.
Yeah, yeah, that's crazy. But yeah, what's up with yo? You see what's going on with Earl and Ryan? Yo, that's crazy. Ryan really going off with Earl. He got me cracking up, man.
Yeah, I
Listening
ain't
to
gonna lie, man. I was thinking he was a goofball at first, but man, stuff he been saying lately, I was like, dang, that's funny as I don't know what, man. I
yeah,
said,
that
okay.
shit is so funny. Did you hear the cross-eyed one? He gonna hit him so hard, he gonna be crossed out, not knowing where he's at. When the GPS is saying go left, he gonna go right. Hey, y'all, I was cracking up when I read that one.
He say he slid in this girl's DM. Man, I'm
Oh
telling you,
man,
he
right.
going in, bro. He going
Ryan,
in.
Ryan is a character, man. He's good for boxing though. He's good for boxing. If he's
I
not
mean,
on that
I
P,
would say
if
in
he's
this
not on
case
that
he's good.
PEDs.
Yeah. In this case he's good.
Right.
Before, I didn't think with all that dang crazy mental health and all that.
Yeah, all that bullshit he was doing.
I just thought he was overboard, man.
Yeah, with that save the children, just doing all that crazy shit. No, ain't shit he's gonna do to save the children. And
Speaking of
the
Ryan,
crazy,
though,
and you
do
know
you?
what's crazy about that?
Yeah,
That save the children shit he was doing, right?
yeah.
Like he made money off of that shit. He started making T-shirts.
Wow.
You ain't know
No,
that?
I ain't know that, man.
Yo, go look on his page. This man was making T-shirts that said "Save the Children." Bro, you worry about trying to put money in your pocket, but you act like you worry about these children getting hurt or whatever is going on with them.
Mm-hmm.
But you're more worried about making money off of their hardship financially. That's a bad look.
Mm-hmm. True.
Yeah, come on, man. He tripping for that.
But he's came up, man, in this lead up to the fight,
Oh yeah, he came up
and the way he
and he
beat.
put money on himself.
Yeah, he made like 12 million supposedly off himself. That's crazy.
Yeah, that's ridiculous.
That's
That's
crazy, man.
yeah, for sure.
I mean, I'm happy for the dude. You know what I'm saying? I
Oh
mean,
yeah. I just my thing is, all right. I never heard your assessment of the fight, but let me give you my assessment. Right? You listening?
yeah, I'm listening, bro.
Okay, so from the fight that I watched, Devin had. Hold on for a second. Hello, my fault, my fault, my fault. You
Man, it
hear
look
me?
like y'all filming Law and Order down there, man.
Oh yeah. This is an everyday thing in Philly, man. You hear this shit every day. But you listening? So from my
Yeah,
assessment of the fight, right? Everybody know I picked Devin to win. I'm not even gonna lie. I picked Devin to win because Devin convinced me that he was gonna neutralize Ryan. And I didn't even want to be honest, World Combat Sports, when I talk about a fight or pick a guy to win a fight, I actually do my homework and break the fights down
yeah.
and see what make the other fighter vulnerable, where a
Yeah.
guy can take advantage of. You understand what I'm saying? I actually do my
Mm-hmm.
homework and try to do some breakdowns and look for their weaknesses so I can see where another guy can take advantage if he does his homework and look at the tape or whatever, right?
Yeah.
I refuse to look at the tape of Ryan and Devin based on the fact because Ryan had me thinking he was crazy. Like he literally fooled everybody. He fooled me for sure.
Mm.
You understand what I'm saying? Like I
I,
believe I never thought the dude was even gonna make it to the fight. That's how much he got me to the point where I said I neglected everything I know about boxing and said I'm not even gonna predict this fight. If the fight do happen, I got Devin Haney beating the shit out of Ryan. That's
mm-hmm.
that's how frustrated I was, and that was my prediction. You understand what I'm saying? But then after I watched the fight, and Devin Haney told me, like leading up to the fight, I'm gonna neutralize this kid and take away
Mm-hmm.
his left hand. You go in there and you get hit with the same left hand over and over, and you can't take
Mm-hmm.
that away from that guy. That right there tells me that guy could have still beat you, even if he wasn't on PEDs.
True. And that's
Because
why I was gonna ask you about technical
right,
his technical skills.
right,
People are like overlooking that Ryan actually tested dirty because he went in there and technically
mm-hmm,
performed better than Devin.
right,
You know what I'm saying? Just like
mm-hmm,
you just mentioned.
right. That's what I'm saying. If there was no PEDs in the system, from the way he performed and the punches he hit Devin with, he still would have won the fight because his best weapon was Devin Haney's weaknesses.
Mm-hmm.
Honestly,
Mm-hmm.
because Devin never saw the hook coming. He never saw it.
He
He
felt it though.
yo, you shout out, bro. Oh,
I'm
come
just
on.
saying he might
You
not
go,
seen it, but he felt it.
you gonna hurt the Devin Haney fans. You gonna hurt them guys' heart, man. Don't say that. I got a lot of Devin Haney fans over here.
I'm not hating. I'm just
No,
saying
no,
like
I know what you say. I know.
I'm just saying
But yeah, he definitely
I
felt
kind
that
of I
shit.
kind of I like
Shit, I
man.
felt that shit for him.
Yo, I just thought he was kind of like with the Floyd Philly shell. I mean, I didn't see no Philly shell. I didn't see any of that, man.
Yeah, it was my problem. My problem with Devin also. We know Devin has a 48% knockout ratio. Why in the world did you believe you can walk Ryan down and knock Ryan out if you're not like
Throwing
a
the jab.
Javante? Yeah, you're not punching like a Javante Davis. Why did
Yeah.
you think you can walk this guy down and stop him? Because he quit against Tank. Don't you know Tank is a big ass puncher? Like
Yeah.
he
Absolutely.
he punches way harder than you'll ever be able to
Way
punch.
harder. Yep.
I think that's where Devin messed up. He felt like because Gervonta made Ryan quit, he could do the same thing, which made no sense. But I gave him a pass for that, all because Ryan was acting like he was delusional.
Man, that man, if you felt that way,
Uh huh.
I don't know. I would never bring myself to think that Devin would even believe that he could do that. Like with 40%, like you said, knockout ratio. There's no way that you thought you was gonna knock him, you was gonna walk him down and
Right.
even land a shot up top or to the body. It's no way, man. There's
Yeah.
no way.
Yeah. The dude has a 48% knockout ratio. Well, going into the Ryan fight, he had 31 wins and 15 knockouts. That's 48%. That's crazy. Less than 50%. So how then can he believe he could knock out Ryan?
I have no idea, man. I don't know. I don't know what the game plan was. I don't know who was giving the plan. You know. Did you hear anything in the corner though? Did you hear anything in the corner?
Man, Bill looked lost as fuck. Just
I
like
mean, I watched the fight on mute. I ain't gonna lie. I watched the fight on mute.
man, Bill looked. worse than Derrick James looked in the corner of Earl Spence. Bill looked confused.
Mm.
He looked confused. He wasn't, because he didn't tell Devin anything for Devin to get away from that hook. Because Devin kept going out there getting hit with the same punch, and Bill couldn't help Devin make an adjustment. All right, let me give you an example, right? Because I'm an amateur boxer, right? And I had a fight, right? You listening? You want to hear World Combat Sports?
Yeah, I'm here. I'm here.
Oh,
Dropped
okay.
out. Dropped out for
So
a second.
so I'm an amateur boxer, and I had a fight recently, right?
Mm-hmm.
So these amateur fights, they're so fast. Sometimes you forget what style you're fighting, especially if you fight a guy you don't know too much about, right?
Correct.
So I was fighting a southpaw. So my coach, I was fighting a southpaw in the first round. This kid kept hitting me with the same left hand over and over, and I'm not seeing this punch because I'm just trying to get to him, but I'm not seeing him. He keep timing me with the same left hand over and over, just catching me, right? I come back to the corner. My trainer's like, "Man, what are you doing wrong?" I said, "What do you mean?" He's like, this kid's a southpaw, right? You're literally walking into his left hand over and over. Like, you know what you should do? Either circle to the right, or fight him southpaw.
Mm-hmm.
I said, "You right." I didn't even peep he was a southpaw. I'm about to fight him south. I went in there fighting this kid southpaw. He couldn't land that left hand no more. Cause I fight ambidextrous. If you didn't know that, I fight both
Okay.
stands. So I went back in there in the second round. I started fucking this kid up. My coach was like, "I told you, you gotta pay attention what you doing there."
Yeah.
I was like, "Thank you," because I would have lost this fight fighting the same way if you wasn't going to wake me up and tell me that this kid was fighting me southpaw, and I would have been getting hit with that same left hand over and over again. But I took away that left hand from him when I went southpaw. Yeah, man. So I feel like Bill Haney never told Ryan how to take away that hook from what's his name?
Yeah, Garcia.
Never told Devin how to take away that hook from Ryan.
I don't know. That fight was one of the, even though it was a highlight of 2024, man, it seems so confusing because,
Uh huh.
I just thought he would have had,
Uh huh.
as long as he been in the corner with his son, he would have had the advice to give him in a fight like that. Because check this out. I didn't think Ryan was doing anything
Different,
like different than he did with Tank or Duarte. You know what I'm
man.
saying? I mean,
You're
I
literally
didn't think he
saying,
was.
yeah, you're literally saying everything I'm thinking. I seen the same Ryan over and over again.
Yeah. He was really using the left hook. He told me he was going. He did hit him with a right though. He
Yeah,
did
he
line him
caught him with
up.
a right. He caught him with a right.
He caught him with a right and then the left.
But that
So
was after that left hook landed.
yeah, yeah, yeah,
Now he's like, I got him. I can hit him with whatever.
yeah, yeah. He he did hit him with whatever, man.
Yeah, yeah. It was, and I think the speed bothered Devin too. Not just that left hook, the speed. I don't think he ever been in the ring with somebody with that much speed or something.
I didn't give
You
Ron
don't think
enough
the speed
credit.
bother him?
Yeah, I think it did. I was
Yeah.
gonna comment on that. I was like, I didn't give him enough credit for the speed he had leading up to that fight.
Yeah,
Until I
that boy
saw him in
fast.
there
That
with the
boy
fighter.
fast.
Until I saw him in there with the fighter who I thought had speed.
Uh huh.
Devin got speed, but his
He
speed is now on the level of Ryan
up
Garcia,
on Ryan.
obviously.
Yeah, Ryan got Ryan's speed is close to a little bit close to Americana a little bit.
Mm, okay. With a better chin.
Yeah, with a better chin.
Because Amir Khan had
That glass jaw.
that aluminum foil,
He
for
said
real.
aluminum foil. Yup.
That's Saran wrap.
Oh man. I got some
That
American fans here. They're gonna attack you. Say no.
I mean, I've seen Amir Khan in person, man.
He's a cool
I
dude.
remember I remember the fight week when he fought Crawford. I was actually at that fight. Amir Khan did not stay in the fighter's hotel, man. Amir Khan, he didn't come over. The only time you saw Amir Khan was when he came over for the weigh-ins. That was
Oh,
it.
for real?
Yeah, like he didn't stay at the fighters hotel. He was
He was trying to avoid the
down the
media?
street. Yeah, he was trying to avoid everything.
What the hell?
Everything. You know what I'm saying? So
That's weird.
he came to the fight, you saw what happened. Crawford made that boy quit, you know?
Yeah. I think Bud dropped him in the first round, didn't he?
Yeah, yeah.
Dropped his ass in the first round.
He made him quit, man.
Yeah.
Amir Khan literally quit that night. He tried to get off and say,
He
Bud
got
hit
hit
him
in
in
the
the
nuts.
groin. Yeah.
Yeah. Like, come on, bro. If you don't want to continue, just say that. Don't make up an excuse.
But look, what I'm really curious about is like, with all the hate that he was been receiving, even he went in there and just canceled Errol Spence. You know what I'm saying? We don't know what's gonna happen. He gonna fight a freaking 140 pounder, or he gonna fight somebody legitimate. But you know what? I can't wait to see how 24 plays out. Crawford beat Madrimov. Who's
Hmm.
he gonna fight next after that? You know what I'm saying? I still see him fight Boost though. I want to see him fight somebody for another title like Fundora or Canelo.
Right, right.
If Big Turk can goddamn make Canelo, that'll be cool, man.
Oh yeah, for sure, for sure, for
That'll be
sure.
big money fight. Crawford probably get what, about 45 million, 50 million off that.
Oh yeah, definitely. That man, that's a huge fight. It's a huge fight. That's gonna bring all the race fans together.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, it's gonna be black. It's gonna be black Mexican fight fans,
Yeah,
man, for real.
it's
The
gonna be a
blacks
lot
gonna
of fight
actually go for
parties
the
for
black
sure.
fighters. Yep.
They're gonna look at it as Canelo getting a chance to beat another Floyd Mayweather.
Mm-hmm.
They're like, this is our chance to get a guy that's close to Floyd Mayweather.
Yep.
Crawford, Canelo, do this for us.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
I
come on.
tell people if when Crawford go in there and beat Canelo, man, it's over. It's
Yeah,
over.
yeah, yeah.
He
It's
go
gonna
down.
turn.
He go
It's
down
gonna
as an
turn the entire
ATG.
boxing world upside down.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, man. It's gonna be content for months upon months upon months, man.
Man, it's good. It's
That's
gonna be wild.
that's why that's why Canelo keeps talking about he don't get nothing from it. You gonna
No
get that
credit. Yep.
whooping.
That's why
You gonna get that whooping.
World Combat Sports. That's why I changed the channel name to No Credit, man. Cause this shit is too funny.
Yep.
Like, how you not gonna get no credit from being the pound for pound king, a guy that's been on a tear? You know, you're gonna get more respect from being Crawford than you got from being freaking Charlo. Like, come on now. Than being anybody you've ever beaten recently, you're gonna get more respect if you beat Crawford.
Yeah.
It don't matter what weight class he's coming from. People are
It
gonna give
don't.
you people are gonna give you respect just because of that name.
Yeah. Cause he earned it, man.
Yeah, he earned people respect in the ring. The real boxing fans, for sure.
And they can say what they want, talking about Spence this,
Right.
Spence was
Bench
that.
damage goods, all that bullshit.
But y'all want to see the fight when he beat up Danny Garcia and Yadina Suga. So I don't want to hear any of that, man.
Yeah, man. World Combat Sports. At this point, all their excuses and all their bullshit don't make sense. What makes sense is what we said happened, and that's all that matters.
Yep.
You understand what I'm saying? I sleep good at night knowing what I was saying came to
Mm-hmm.
pass and it happened. I've been saying this shit
Mm-hmm.
for 5 years. I get to celebrate.
You ain't lying, right?
I sleep great at night, World Combat Sport. You hear me? I wake up every day with a big ass smile on my face. World Combat Sport. Guess how much money I made off of that fight?
What?
I made $3 grand in one night.
That's good money. That's good money.
I put money on a knockout. I didn't pick a round. I just put money on a knockout. I said Crawford wins by knockout. That's where I put all my money on, and I made damn near $3 grand in one night. I've been saving up for this fight for so long. For 5 years. I had 5 years to save up for this fight. It was an investment, You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
I was
It
just
should have
reading
been
on.
more though. It should have been more.
Yeah, but I mean, you can only bet what's in there. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Like
yeah, for sure, for sure.
we didn't know it was gonna be that wicked.
Yeah, yeah. We didn't.
You know?
Man, it was even sweeter for me because I just when I'm watching after the second round, I'm like, I'm rich.
Yep. Yep.
I got my money. I'm already count. Listen, World Combat Sport. After Earl Spence got dropped in the second round, I can see all the blues. I start counting the blues in my head.
Yep.
I was like, yeah, yeah, bud, that's my man.
I heard a person on I was reading what a person on IG
Uh-huh.
had put in there about Crawford fans. And they talking about, I
Oh,
like
what they
Crawford
say?
and all. I like Crawford and all. He doing
Uh-huh.
his thing, but his fans, man, they becoming they doing too much with this win. It's only one win. Come on, stop it.
Oh
Come
yeah, they
on.
probably in, they the crazy thing they probably didn't follow the saga and see how this is more than just
Yeah.
one win. This is
Yeah.
5 years of hearing bullshit.
Mm-hmm.
If you really follow the saga, you wouldn't be saying that. Like we got so much shit talked to us for years. How Earl's gonna do this? He's gonna go to the body. His activity is gonna be too much for Crawford. A jab,
Mm-hmm.
the bone collector, eye collector. Like, come on, bro. Like, y'all gonna forget all of that bullshit y'all was saying? We not gonna forget that.
Oh yeah.
The eye
For real.
collector got his eye collected.
You ain't lying, right? He did. He did.
Shit. They even try to say Earl was hurt to the body. Yeah. The body snatcher got his bone collected. I know we not doing that. World Combat Sport. They not about to take that away from us.
Heck no, man. No.
We gonna take that shit to the grave with us.
For real. We're gonna run it all the way till the wheels fall off. The way it's supposed to
Uh-huh.
be.
Yup.
They can complain all they want, but if it would have been Crawford going through, look, just think about it. Just think about it. How Spence and Haney went out.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
and just if Crawford would have went out like that, man, this
Oh man,
conversations we having, it wouldn't matter to nobody, man.
oh yeah, we're done. They'll be over here trolling us for what every single day.
Oh yeah,
Like we didn't even do that to them. And yo, we're way more humble than these guys. Because if Spence would have won, these dudes would have trolled us every single day. We
oh
didn't
yeah,
we didn't
every
even go
day.
World Combat Sports. I didn't even go to none of these guys' channels to troll them. Like I just enjoyed my victory in silence. You understand what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
All I said was I told you so and laughed about it. But these dudes would have literally spammed me for the rest of my life.
You, me, and a whole lot of other people.
everybody.
For
Oh
real,
yeah, they would have
it would have been
spammed us
open
for the rest
season,
of our
dog.
life.
Open season. You know what I'm
Yo,
saying? Open season.
so
Dan on deck. I see you, Dan Tan. What's good? What's good?
yeah, so we gotta enjoy this one. This is a sweet one
Oh,
right
I'm
here.
running the ground. Hey, the 1 year anniversary. I've been talking about the 1 year anniversary coming up.
Hey, yo,
I've
you
been
made
talking
it an
about that.
anniversary. That's what's up, though. I like that.
So 1 year anniversary, man,
Oh
of the
yeah, I
fish
like
fry,
that. I like that.
the
We gotta
T-Mobile Massacre fish fry, man.
we gotta make that a holiday.
For real, we're gonna make that a holiday for real,
No bullshit, yo.
bro. I'm getting
That
look.
definitely
I
deserves
got I got a
that
T-shirt
definitely
that I'm gonna
deserves its
wear.
own
All that.
holiday. Or
Mm-hmm.
you said you got a T-shirt too.
Yeah, I got a T-shirt that say T-Mobile Massacre 1 year anniversary, dog.
Hey, that's what's up. I like that.
For
I
real,
like that
man.
for
That's what
sure.
it was, man. It's coming up. 78 more days, man.
Ah man, that's crazy.
we gotta keep them. We gotta keep it fresh in their thought process, man. That's
Oh
all.
yeah, we are. They try to make us forget it though. That's
Yeah.
crazy.
Trying
We
to
ain't
talk
gonna
about, oh
forget
man,
that.
y'all worse than Errol Spence. Man, get out of here, man. We
Oh
ain't
yeah,
worse than
yeah.
them.
Oh yeah, he just talking. He like
Y'all would have loved to have Errol Spence having his hand raised
oh
and going
yeah,
out there stopping Crawford, man. Y'all would have been having a field day, man.
oh yeah. Like we not having that. We not gonna let y'all get away with that.
Nah, nah. They would have been talking about it every day, like you said, man. Would have been day in and day out.
Oh yeah.
Anytime you bring up Crawford name, oh, see, man, we got a one on his record. You know what I'm saying? He's 39-1.
Yup. Man, Bud ain't let us down. That's what's up, man. That's
Hey,
what's up.
man. He
Like
almost caught a body. He almost caught a
yeah,
body,
man.
man.
The man, he over exceeded what we thought he was gonna do, which makes it
Yeah.
even better.
Yeah. You ain't lying, right?
He took it to another level.
Another
Mortal Kombat
level,
Sport.
man, and made it look easy.
Yo, easy. He
And
didn't
this
even
is
get
this
touched. He didn't even get
he
touched.
didn't get touched, and this guy he was fighting was on the pound for pound list with him.
Yo, that's embarrassing, actually.
On the pound for pound list with you.
How the freak Sean Porter do better than you, bro?
For real, right? For
Yeah.
real.
Like
Sean didn't
all
get knocked down to round 10. Errol
yeah,
got knocked down in round 2 to 9.
like almost every round for real, for real.
Yep.
He get knocked down 2, 7,
For
9.
real.
Yeah, it was bad. It was bad work on man. I couldn't
It
believe
was,
it.
man.
I couldn't believe it. I was watching. My eyes was falling out. I was like, "Is this really happening?"
You lying.
This is crazy. I almost. I'm not even gonna lie to you, WCS. I almost felt bad for Earl a little bit. Almost. I did it, but I almost did.
No, I mean, to see if you got a heart, you know what I'm saying? If you got a heart, you see if a fighter go out there that you used to seeing in, on the winning side of things, and he go out there and get beat up. Not just beat up, but Bud was doing reconstructive surgery on Spence, man.
Oh yeah, it was bad. Hey yo,
That
read
that
what your
probably
guy
made you
Dan
think a
said.
certain
This a
way.
good one. I don't want to cut you off though. Well, read what your
Yeah.
guy Dan said. This a good one.
Read what?
What your guy Dan 10 said.
Let me see. I need to. Let me see.
That's a good one because
Who
they been
remembered
saying this
this one?
forever.
How is Bud gonna keep Spence up off him? Yeah, yeah, for sure. He gonna keep him up, man. All you gotta do is spin the reel. Watch the
That
tape.
jab, that jab, that jab.
That jab, that educated jab. How you gonna keep Spence off of him? He too
Hey,
strong. He too big. He's too
yeah.
strong. Too big.
Oh man, these dudes is too funny. They was boxing experts.
Yeah, they was boxing experts, man. They knew everything they need to know about Spence, man. They said Bud fight him on the inside, he gonna get knocked out, man. All that
Uh-huh.
stuff.
Wow. Everything they said turned out to be false. Everything we said played out exactly how we wanted it to play out. Like that's crazy.
It was a good conclusion though, man. It kind of put an end to a lot
Yeah.
of channels on here. It put an end to his fan base.
Yeah, man.
It just put an end to the smear campaign they was running, you know, with Penis Head and freaking all the other guys that was running smear campaigns on Bud.
Right.
They ain't had nothing to talk about. They tried to say it was pets and all that. That didn't stick, man. Nobody want to hear that.
Nobody won't believe that. But that's crazy because like and Bud talked about this leading up to the fight. He said a lot of these guys were going to turn their back on Earl. And
Yeah,
that's exactly what they did. Like
yeah.
look at what's his name from Texas. The man literally changed the day after the fight. The man changed his YouTube channel, said we don't talk boxing over here no more.
I know, right?
Pro boxing talk. Like what,
Yeah.
bro? You was the biggest Earl Spence supporter. After one fight, you're not a boxing channel no more.
I mean, I thought it was all about.
Yeah,
I thought it was all about just supporting the sport. That's what
the
they said,
sport.
right?
Yeah, I
They
thought it was
because
the
they
sport in
said all the
general.
arrow. I mean, all the Terrence Crawford supporters were fanboys and all that.
Right.
How you gonna shut down your channel and you supposed to be supporting the sport, man?
Off of one fight. That's crazy. Yeah, that's crazy. That's wild.
Hey, I ain't gonna lie, I was on the right side of history for that one.
Yeah, I'm glad we
You
all
know what I'm
was,
saying?
man.
Yo,
Everybody over
right?
here.
We
We
was
was
on
a
the right side of history for that one.
yes, sir.
That's why they don't want to hear you talk about it no more. That's all.
Uh-huh. But hey, yo, work on man. I'm about to get off and try to catch this Vasily Machenko fight. I
For
appreciate you
sure,
though.
man. No doubt, man. Hold it
We
down,
got
man.
to get back
Appreciate you
on here
letting me
and
on.
bust it up again.
All right, for sure. I'm out.
All right, be safe, Art. All right, y'all. It's your boy No Credit, and I'm out.